Mamoswine is a Pokemon that got introduced in Generation 4 and is actually a pretty good Pokemon in competitive singles, unlike most Pokemon that we have covered in this series. Mamoswine finds itself in the UU tier and was in the OU tier in Gen 4 and Gen 5. Mamoswine was able to find itself a niche in the tier with the strongest Pokemon and overpowered legendaries, this being the Gen 4 Ubers tier, despite the many flaws it has in Gen 4, and it even has a completely different niche in Gen 5 Ubers as well, though that one is gonna have to wait. So what is Mamoswine's niche in Gen 4 Ubers? Mamoswine's stats are not bad. It has a good offensive stats with a very high 130 base attack stat and a decent speed stat at 80 base, while having good physical bulk with a very high 110 base HP stat and 80 defense. Despite the many flaws that Mamoswine does have, these being 5 weaknesses to common typings like fire, water, fighting, grass and steel, and subpar defenses and speed, it was able to find itself a niche in Gen 4 Ubers as a Stealth Rock lead, where these flaws are less relevant. Mamoswine can set up Stealth Rock against every lead, as it can live any hit with Focus Sash, but it has to be wary of Darkrai, Fortress and taunt users like Deoxyspeed and Mew. The combination of Earthquake and Ice Shard combined with Mamoswine's high attack stat allows to threaten other leads, especially leads like Shaman Sky, Tyranitar, Dialga and Rayquaza, being able to hit them with a super effective Earthquake or Ice Shard respectively. Endeavor is another nice option to bring down any slower lead to 1 HP after Mamoswine is brought down to its Focus Sash, and these leads can after be easily finished by a teammate. Avalanche could be used as an alternative to deal massive damage if Mamoswine gets hit, and has the ability to one-hit KO Giratina Origin as well. Mamoswine can even afford to run an Adamant Nature despite its low speed stat, as it is able to outspeed common base 90 speed leads like Groudon, Dialga and non-choice Kyogre, as they do often not invest in speed that much. Pokemon that do invest in speed heavily will be able to outspeed Jolly Mamoswine anyway, so Jolly is rarely preferred over Adamant. Mamoswine could go more offensively as well with a Choice Band or Life Orb, but its low speed and lack of a strong physical Ice type move hold it back significantly. Not to mention that being locked in on Earthquake makes Mamoswine setup fodder for Pokemon like Rayquaza and the Lottie Twins. Avalanche is also not a good option despite the power, as Mamoswine is not as bulky as it may look like, and will get one-hit killed by common Ubers Pokemon, so it cannot afford to move last. Let me know in the comments what you think of Mamoswine's niche in Gen 4 Ubers. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out my video on Ninjask's niche in Gen 4 Ubers and the playlist if you haven't already. And thank you for watching and see you next time.